Hello and welcome to the Redmen TV. It's the starting 11 prediction show for Liverpool versus Everton, the Reds versus the Blues. It's Klopp versus Allardyce. It's at Anfield. It's FA Cup third round. There's going to be 8,000 travelling Blues for this game. It's going to be a massive game for Liverpool, and I'm here to predict the Liverpool starting lineup as I always am. And we are backed by Ladbrokes for the entire season as always. If you want to get involved with them, link is in the description. We'll be doing odds boost later to pick our first goal scorer, but I'm going to start where I always start, and that is with the goalkeeper. And for this game, I'd like to see Danny Ward, but I don't think that will happen. So I do think that Simon Mignolet will be between the sticks in this one. At right back, moving over from an unfamiliar left back position this season, Joe Gomez. I'm going to go with Joel Matip in the middle there, and I'm going to go Andy Robertson. I'm going to leave a space and we'll come back to that one later in the video with who I think will start at centre-back. So, in the middle of the park, I think with Henderson injured, Emre Can's going to have to start this game. I think it might be James Milner and probably Gini Wijnaldum in the centre of the park. On the right-hand side, I think it'll be Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain and Sadio Mane over on the left with Bobby Firmino up top in this one. Now, personally, that's a really strong side, but I think Jurgen Klopp will put a strong side out. I wouldn't be adverse to putting like a Dom Solanke back up front, but the point is, I suppose, that he played in the last game, and therefore Roberto Firmino was rotated out, so he'll be rotated into the side. I think you can see the likes of Andy Robertson was rotated out, he'll come back into the side. Joel Matip never played, it was Klavan and Lovren, so he'll come back into the side. So, although it's a strong side, it's certainly going to be a rotated side that I've got. Substitutes, I'm going Lloris Karius, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Dejan Lovren, Adam Lallana, Ben Woodburn and Big Dom Solanke. Now, it's that one spot, isn't it? That one spot that you all want to see whether I put Virgil van Dijk in or not. And I've got to tell you, we've got him. Big Virg is going on the board, baby! On the subs bench. Ragnar Klavan to play alongside Joel Matip at left centre-half. That's the side that I've picked. My first goal scorer in this game, whether he plays right or whether he plays left, I'm a little bit unsure, but I think it's going to be Sadio Mane. We've boosted his odds. As I say, if you want to boost your odds on Ladbrokes, link in the description. His odds have gone out to 6-1. Another one that I did look at was Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. He's got quite long odds, and I fancy him to get a goal in this game. It's going to be a tough game against Everton, of course it is. We know what they're probably going to do. They're probably going to set up and do what they've done at Anfield recently, and that is park the bus. Sam Allardyce, I expect to see James McCarthy back into this side. I really do. I expect to see the likes of Balassi start, because he was withdrawn, wasn't he, against Manchester United. McCarthy obviously comes into that game, so really interesting there. Okay, so we're going to get into some of the comments. Have you got me one to go with, mate?
Yeah, a lot of people are talking about Danny Ward. Our own John Higgins, hello John, says,
Hi,
isn't Ward our cup keeper? Jordan HD Gamer says, I would start Ward. Avox said, Ward should be given a chance, and there's a lot of comments like that going all the way.
I agree with that, you know, and listen, it was the last conversation me and Si had before we went live. I want to see Danny Ward given a chance, but it is a massive game. Like, even if it's on the subs bench, you know what I mean, I'd be happy with that, but I just can't see Klopp doing it. And listen, you might all be right and I might be wrong. I've been consistently wrong on this show for a number of years now, to the point where I don't want to do it anymore because it's just embarrassing. But no, seriously, I would play Danny Ward personally. I just don't think the Klopp will do it. I think, you know, we've kept him round this season for a reason. You know, he was supposed to be our League Cup keeper. I'd never heard anything about the FA Cup. I think had it not been Everton in the third round of the FA Cup, I would have guessed that Danny Ward would have started this game. It is just because it's Everton. I do trust him. I would start the game with him. I would probably also be throwing Virgil van Dijk in, but Klopp has shown that he wants to get players up to speed. He wants to see them training beforehand. Yeah, Virgil van Dijk trained yesterday and all that, but does he really know his teammates? So it's a difficult one, and I totally understand it. Alex R says, Pajak Nude if Ward starts, maybe. Klopp will play Karius, if not Ward. That's interesting there from West Wesy. Virgil getting the nice new sticker upgrade. Is this what we can expect for future signings? Times are a-changing, said the mighty Sam One. Apologies, right? This is poor form, because it's a bit shiny and all the others are matte, and that's so that the lights and stuff don't reflect off them. So there will be a new Virgil van Dijk one. Also, just a peep behind the curtain. Is that a nice little view of that? Yep. Can you all see that okay? Whose body do you think we've photoshopped Virgil's head onto? Let me know in the comment section below. It's a hell of a Photoshop. Hell of a Photoshop. Can you see that? Whose body do you think we've put Virgil's head onto? So there we go. Joel Matip. LFC Podcasting Couch got it in one. Got it in one. Are you kidding me? Dom Solanke. My word, that's incredible. Yeah, it's Dom Solanke. Wowza. Well done. Mikey Leica 97 says Solanke as well. Obviously, user probably on a 30-40 second delay. Mopper Top says Solanke as well. Wow, you've done really well there. I'm really surprised. Really surprised that you got that. Like, LSC Podcasting Couch come back, says, you know I love my Photoshop. Ha 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 ha. What's your match prediction, said Mostly M. My match prediction is for Liverpool to go and beat Everton, and I think that we'll score an early goal. I think that will change things. I think we'll come out the blocks really looking to get a goal early, and I think we have to, because if they get settled and they start playing the way that they've been playing, and that's parking the bus against us, and that's no disrespect, that's a tactic that's worked at Anfield. You know, we've drawn 5 times at Anfield in the Premier League already this season. I expect them to do that. I expect Liverpool need to start really fast, get the crowd on side. There's going to be 8,000 Blues there singing the heart out. Shut them up first and foremost, and don't give them the confidence that tactic of parking the bus is gonna work. Get an early goal, force them to come out, and then we'll get a second goal later on in the game when they're chasing it. That's how I think the game's going to plan. Let me know how you think it's going to go out in the comment section below. There you go. That's been the Starting 11 prediction show. Thank you all so much for watching. We are on the road to 200,000 subscribers. It's incredible. We're nearly there. Actually, we've got 197,000 subscribers there. When we started this thing like 2 weeks ago, something like that, 2.5 weeks ago, we were on like just 191. So we put on 6,000 subscribers. We're going to be breaking news as well. Doesn't matter where we are in the world. If we're in the studio, we're not in the studio. If breaking news happens, you will hear it here first in video form. We guarantee you that. We are going to be here all January, breaking news for you. So please subscribe to the channel. We want to hit 200,000 subs before the end of the transfer window, and we'll be back probably later today when some new news comes out. Normally we do the news show in the morning and stuff, but nothing really has changed. I didn't really want to talk about Phil Coutinho again, so if anything major happens, we'll be back later today. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. We'll be at the game, of course we will. We'll be behind the cop for fan cams and match reactions and all that type of stuff, player ratings, so do check us out there if you are going to the game and you fancy appearing on the Redmen TV. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to Redmen TV and drop a like on this video. See you next time. Ta-ra.